What's up my friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna make 3 easy Scotch cocktails, which I believe is a first on the channel. I don't think we've ever done a Scotch cocktail compilation before, so after more than 400 videos, it was pretty much about time. I also think that the drinks I've chosen today are a great introduction to Scotch cocktails if you're not familiar with this category, but they're also just straight up plain delicious, easy drinks, so if you already love Scotch drinks or if you're trying to tame the beast, I'm pretty confident you're gonna like this video. So my friends, without further ado, let's go make some Scotch cocktails. Let's go. Alright, so I know for a lot of people, Scotch is intimidating, and for a lot of other people, it's just not meant to be mixed in drinks, it's meant to be drank alone. But I think Scotch is a great base for cocktails, especially when mixed with the right ingredient. For me, there's a couple of key ingredients that just work hand in hand with Scotch, and when working with those, it just makes it so much easier to make someone who's afraid of Scotch to like it. And one of these ingredients for me is apple. It's just a match made in heaven. And I'm gonna prove my point today with a Scotch and apple, an alpine version of it. You will see it is fantastic. This is a build drink, so we're gonna start with a Collins glass. We're gonna fill it up with a beautiful clear ice spear. Next, we're gonna add 1.5 ounces of Island single malt, half an ounce of green chartreuse, half an ounce again of freshly squeezed lime juice, and next we're gonna top it up with pure pressed apple juice, and we're gonna add 4 ounces of it. Then with a bar spoon, we're gonna mix to chill and combine. We're gonna garnish this with an apple slice, if I can find a way to place it. That will do, I guess. And then we're gonna finish this with a little bit of freshly grated nutmeg. So there you have it, a Scotch and apple with a little alpine flair. The sweet malty flavor profile of the Scotch is just pairing so well with the bright herbaceousness of the chartreuse and the crisp juiciness of the apple. It's literally a match made in heaven. So if that doesn't make you like Scotch cocktails, you're definitely a tough crowd, but I have other tricks up in my sleeve, so let's give a try to cocktail number 2. In this one, I'm gonna use another ingredient I believe was literally created to pair with Scotch, especially with smoky Scotch, and I said pineapple. The drink's called Better Together, like the Jack Johnson song, because literally both ingredients are elevated by each other's, and also because of the smokiness of the Scotch and the pineapple, it makes me feel like this drink could be enjoyed by a bonfire where you could hear some Jack Johnson's music. You get the vibe? Now, let's give it a taste. So in a shaker, we're gonna add 2 ounces of Talisker 10, 2 ounces again of freshly pressed pineapple juice, half an ounce of maple syrup, 3/4 ounce of freshly squeezed lemon juice, and 1 small dash of Thai chili pepper tincture. Then you fill the shaker with ice, give it a vigorous shake for 10 to 15 seconds, add ice in a large Collins glass, fine strain the cocktail over it, and garnish with a couple of pineapple fronds. So there you have it, the Better Together. Cheers. There's something with the maltiness of the Scotch that really pairs well with the pineapple, and also the smokiness just makes it taste almost like it's like charred pineapple. It's so good. The hint of spiciness just makes everything pop and vibrant, and I really love how the maple syrup with its woody character pairs again wonderfully with both the Scotch and the pineapple. So that's it for the Better Together. I really love this drink and I hope you're gonna love it too. So now let's move on to the third and final one today. I thought it would be important to add a third cocktail to this compilation, so let's go classic, easy, and delicious with the Bobby Burns. The easiest way to describe the Bobby Burns probably would be a Scotch-based Manhattan with the addition of a little bit of herbal liquor. The extra sweetness coming from that liquor just makes it super easy to sip on, and when made with the right Scotch, it's just like a simple masterpiece. One of my favorite Scotch to use in a Bobby Burns, and I believe I'm gonna surprise a lot of people here, is Johnny Walker Black Label. It is a blended Scotch, so it's versatile, balanced, and approachable compared to a lot of other single malts, and it has a little bit of smokiness while not being the dominant flavor of the Scotch, but it makes it really enjoyable in a Bobby Burns. So let's give it a try. First, in our mixing glass, we're gonna add 2 ounces of Johnny Walker Black. I don't know if someone will be able to explain this to me, but I have to ask, since I moved here in Europe, I see so many spirit bottles with that plastic pourer and the glass ball inside. I think it's super annoying and I don't know why to do that. If you know, let me know in the comments below. 2 ounces of Johnny Black, and then 3/4 ounces of sweet vermouth. I'm using, almost like always, Cookie di Torino, which is my favorite one. And now for the liqueur, the classic Bobby Burn recipe calls for Benedictine, which is a French brandy-based herbal liqueur sweetened with honey, and it's fantastic in this cocktail. But today we're gonna make things a little bit differently, and we're gonna use Drambuie, which is also a honey herbal liqueur, but it's made out of Scotch, so it's even more complementary if you ask me. Both are great, but today I just wanted to switch things up a little bit and use the Drambuie. So we're gonna go with a 1/4 ounce of it, and finally 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. Next we add ice, stir for 20 to 30 seconds, strain in a beautiful cocktail coupe, and garnish with a delicious cocktail cherry. And there you have it, the last cocktail of the day, the Bobby Burns. Cheers. Like I said, this is a fantastic classic and probably way underrated. It is balanced, complex, and super smooth, a great introduction to Scotch stirred cocktails. So my friends, this is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe before we go, to turn the bell if you want to make sure not to miss the next one. And until then, thank you very much again. Have a great day and see you very soon. Cheers.